All right, so on this handstand list, I sent out, there's a link for a YouTube video called Handstand My Way. Everyone should watch that before they do the handstand list so you can understand the technique, the shape that we're going for. It explains it very, very clearly what to look for at each segment of the body for each part of the handstand. So it's by Lee Wools. Check it out, Handstand My Way. All right, we're for our second day of home workout list for our quarantine, and we're gonna start with our handstand list today. Just like in all the other lists yesterday, make sure you got a good area cleared out that's safe, no hazards, no dogs, whatever. And for the handstand list, we're going to be using a wall. So we found this piece, the door here is a good spot that Sawyer's going to use. And our first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a wall handstand, belly to the wall. We want everything to touch the wall except for the wrists and for the belly button. So go ahead and turn the other way. He gets up there, gets everything tight against the wall, including his face, pushing his hips flat and pushing as tall and tight as he can. He's going to hold that for 20 seconds, squeezing, pushing, 20, 19, 18, push taller, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Don't let that belly button touch. 10, 9, high as you can, push, 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 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's going to do that 3 times. The next one is going to be just wall stand. So the idea is basically the same thing. The wall is a straight line, and he's going to try and push his body against it. So what happens is, as we push our arms backwards, it naturally makes the body want to arch. So the work is trying to hold the lower back against the wall. Push the lower back against the wall first. Now hold that there as you're pushing the arms back for 20 seconds. So that's the work for 20 seconds. Chin up a little, turn it out a little bit. Keep that lower back pressing against the wall. Keep the arms pressing against the wall. 10, 9, 8, push, push, 7, 6, 5, push that in, low back in. Start with the lower back in and then work the arms. Next we're going to do basically the same exercise but laying on the ground so gravity helps him. So he's going to start by making sure his lower back is flat against the ground and he's pushing his heels into the ground, and then he's going to make sure the chin's vertical, it's not buried, and he's just letting gravity try to push his arms towards flat on the ground without letting this come up. And it's work, it's 20 seconds of, it's not just laying on the ground. 20 seconds of really extending, really pushing the feet into the ground, pushing the lower back into the ground, and letting gravity open up that shoulder line. Okay, the next one we're going to do is actually an exaggerated shape. So he's going to do an elbow plank, and he's going to exaggerate the round shape, but he's also going to focus on pushing his deltoids to cover his ears. So pushing out his shoulders to cover his ears. I can still see your ears. Push them out more. And trying to look forward a little bit at the elbows. Right there. Super round, toes under. So this is just exaggerating the round shape of the back, but also working on pushing the arms up to cover the ears. So he's going to do this one for 20 seconds 3 times. Keep focusing on pushing out and covering the ears. Don't let it relax. That's the work. We're going to go back to the wall. We're going to do a wall handstand with his back against the wall. He wants his fingers maybe 3 to 6 inches from the wall. And he's going to focus on pushing his heels and his back, maybe a little bit closer with the hands. So you can duck your head under and get everything against the wall like this. So he's going to have an angle in his shoulders, but what this is trying to develop is that really round chest. Push your feet into the wall too. There you go, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Push the feet into the wall. Straight legs, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming up. If he starts to break shape or collapse, let him come down. You don't need to go the full time. It's better that he holds the shape a good amount. So now we're going to do another wall handstand. This time is with the feet against the wall, but with flexed feet, so only his toes are allowed to touch the wall. And he's going to focus on pushing out his shoulders to cover his ears. So not burying the head, but just pushing super tall, just like that. Hold him that, super tight, flex your feet. Actually flex them. So he has to line up his body, tight, tight. And 3 of those for 20 seconds as well. Last assignment on the list is a handstand hold. So what we're trying to do is just get you to balance for 10 seconds. The way we want to do it is by squeezing really tight, extending tall, and doing the smallest adjustments as possible. If you can't make it 10 seconds, just try your best. But really try and get tall and tight. So that's too much wiggling. Get tighter, make smaller adjustments. There you go. Small, tight adjustments. Good, and that brings us to the handstand challenge. If you guys have someone take a video of you holding handstand as long as you can with small adjustments, send me the video and we'll see who can hold it the longest on the ground.